Well, here we are. We made it to another practice, another day. This is a wake up practice, which I thought about that for a second, and it means something different today than it did when I created the title, as per usual. Waking up is this something that it's a phrase we use in spiritual traditions of all kinds, where you have woken up to your true nature. So on a lot of days, we don't feel that way. We feel a little contracted. And the idea is, can we show up yet again and let what part of us is ready to expand into the fullness of all that we are arrive, and let that aspect of being lead the way. So wherever you are in that continuum, honor that we have to have contraction in order to know expansion. That pulsation is something that is what makes everything in the universe thrive. And so may we drop into that spanda, it's called, and feel it first with your breath. Just notice simple breath. Don't have to try to expand it or shape it. Just be with it. You'll feel a natural expansion with inhale and a release with exhale. So as you start to wake up to the rhythm, because we're all in a different part in our day, in different time zones and different places and different temperatures and climates, and wherever you are, feel that part of you that is pulsing. And can you drop into what's going on and be present with that? And then as a way to honor that you've connected with the current pulsation, and draw your hands to your heart. So we'll start with one sweet Om. So just one. So not that you have to make it great, but know that it's your one. So step into it and breathe with it, and hear sometimes it comes out in a creaky croak, and you can kind of let that contraction of the vocal cords just press through it. Instead of trying to clear the throat, just allow it. And or maybe your voice is going to rock and come crystal clear. So let yourself be surprised. Nice sweet breath in. Full breath out. Deep long inhale. Let out a nice long sigh. When you're ready, gently rub your palms together. Get a little heat, a little friction. And then we'll cup your eyes. And just breathe into that. So as your awareness pulls inward, you can become really attuned to the spanda. And pull that energy that's right behind your eyes. See if you can, like you're drinking sunlight down through a straw, you can pull it down through your spinal cord and into your heart. Let your hands rest there and breathe. Feel that energy drop a little lower, right down to the solar plexus. You can place your hands there and breathe. And just down a little further to the navel. And we'll take one hand, whatever hand you want. peace fingers right in front of the pubic bone on the floor and the other hand out in front of you. And you can breathe into that. Downward, 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 deep earthy energy. It's going to have a slower pulsation. And we'll take that peace fingers that's on the earth and kind of bring it to match the other one. So the two have united, and then we'll pull that energy with your awareness. Keep the breath moving down the diaphragm, and then slowly let it build and reach it up until you got peace fingers up. And that rhythm, that breath wants to rise. So let it go up, up, up. And then we'll bring hands to heart and take a stand. Tadasana. Shake out some leg energy. Plant yourself like you just did. Feel the earth energy. Solid, stable, grounded. And then we'll bring the hands to the set mudra called Hakini mudra, where the fingertips touch. As you bend your knees, the muscles to your legs contract. And from here, we'll take a nice full expansion of the upper body and contraction of the back body. And then exhale, round, round, round. Now, you find the rhythm of pulsation here. So wake up to that. Wherever your breath. So I would use inhale to really open here and exhale to close. But if that makes sense to switch it up, that's you being in charge and letting the energies flow. Now we'll add legs, bending and straightening. Let's find your fluidity here. So we add some water to the earth. And this time we'll wrap the arms behind, take a wider stance. Not too wide, but wider. Bend your elbows. Deep breath in, feel the earth, push the water of the belly back as you fold forward, and now expand and lengthen. And here you'll find the neck wants to release. We'll use your shoulder blades, contracting shoulder blades, allow the spine to lengthen and expand. And start to gently pulse, bending one knee to the side and then the other. So it's a very soft, very small version of Skandasana. Mindfully squeeze your shoulder blades. So make that contraction happen as you expand the fingertips and wide and down to the earth. Turn your heels in, toes out. Climb your hands up to your knees and deeply bend the knees. And then we'll dip one shoulder in and feel that back body expand. And then the opposite shoulder is really contracting onto the back. So honor how you need both. And we'll shift it up. And shift it up. And lean into where you can let expansion and contraction help one another out. And root down, feel the earth, deep breath in, cactus arms. Nice. Trust your left foot and step it to mountain pose. Now reach up, touch the sky. Exhaling Uttanasana. Inhale, right leg back. And settle. Do you need blocks here? And I just made a post or wrote it yesterday about why using blocks is good. It can help you create space. You can also use your blocks to learn new things. So as you switch the bend, expand the front leg and contract the back leg. And then start to pulse. And the energy is going to pull up your legs into the power of your hips and then push from the hips back down. So like you're riding a bicycle in a really hard gear. Find that. And when you expand through either leg, it doesn't matter which leg is straight, just know that you're pushing through both legs equally. Now, as you're ready, springboard off that back leg into forward fold. Settle in, active legs, steady shins, long spine. Inhale, expand and lengthen. Side bodies, wake up the inner body. And with exhale, left leg back. Sink and settle. And start your pulsation. Maybe it's slower than mine. Maybe it's faster. And there's always the breath. Yeah, nice. All right, we're gonna hold the front leg to straight. And as you're ready, really trust the power of the energy that roots you into that front leg and spring off the back leg and set it down. Bend your knees, Utkatasana chair pose. Actively reach that power of the legs down to rise up, stretch up, get tall, get tall, get tall. And dive in again. This time we'll lengthen the spine. And as you plant your hands, contract the finger pads so they're really strong as you step to plank. Yeah. Bend your knees. Pull the arm bone energy up into your shoulder socket so you feel contraction on the back. From your shoulders, reach through long arms, expanding the energy down through the hands, up through your spine. Downward dog. Feet together. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, up and back. Last one. And open it up. Feel how the back body must get stronger so the front body can get longer. Really trust left arm. Inhale, lower that leg. And then you decide, where are you in the truth of waking up to yourself? Would a child's pose be better than a plank chaturanga cobra? You decide. You decide. Do you need child's pose? Are you rocking, lowering, and lifting? Good. Up and back, downward dog when you're, no matter where you are. Inhale, lift your left leg. And really squeeze the abdominals so the breath moves out. You pull knee to nose. And then breath moves in, up and back. And one more. And then last one. Open it up. Now let the breath roam. So you come back in and notice the shape of the breath has changed. The rhythm of the breath has changed. Smooth it out. Inhale, lower that leg. Exhale, settle. Inhale, come down to your knees. And we'll take Anahatasana. Walk the fingertips way forward so hips remain over hips, pressing down through the fingertips. An engagement of contraction, pulling the arm bones up away from the floor. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Tone your core. And then find where this little tiny length can happen between the vertebrae of your spine. And we'll inhale, come all fours. Kickstand your left foot and shin off to the left. Stretch right leg back. Take that right hand to your left shoulder blade. And now pull the shoulder blade into contraction onto the back body as you reveal the heart. Right elbow and arm up. Now press down through the earth. Lift the right leg any amount. Bend that right knee. And then just see how that left shoulder blade can reveal and contract while the heart opens. And from here, we'll take that familiar pattern we took at the beginning, and that's straightening right leg and rounding the right arm forward. And then bringing yourself back up. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. There you go. So tailbone must contract towards the inner knees or heels. Good job. One more. And bring it down. Anahatasana. Now feel the breath here. Wake up to what's happening. Expand and really lengthen. So let's take your breath to 5 full counts. Inhale, 5 full counts. Exhale. One more, just like that. And notice the pose is not static because the breath is guiding, it's pulsing. You're like sunlight out there. All right, so as you extend the left leg back and sweep your right shin to the right, please take your left hand to your shoulder blade and pull yourself open, contracting right shoulder blade, and then expand down from the hips to the legs so much that your left leg lifts and the left arm reaches up. Bend the left knee and continue contracting right side into the back as you open the heart, throat back, ears back. And you find which phase of the breath you want to unwind, extend left leg, left arm, round in, and then contract it and open. And you flow. Hey, Bara. Better late than never. Make sure that breath is going with you and leading the way. Oh, feels good. And unwind it, Anahatasana. All the way to your belly. Place the fingertips back behind you on the floor. All 10 fingertips down, 10 to the arms. You can place the forehead momentarily on the mat and turn the breath and the gaze into the belly. Light up your legs, so tone the muscles to the bones around your legs. Start to strengthen and lengthen your tailbone and really press the energy from your hips through the bones of your legs until your toes get light. Now contract the middle and upper back and lift the head of the arm bones, top of the throat, and maybe the arms float. Deep breath here. And exhale, soften. And we'll do that a few times when you're ready. Contracting back body, expanding front. And exhale. And lift again. And let it go. And lift again. And let it go. The last one. This time we'll bend the elbows. Hands down for chaturanga. Pull the belly forward and through and curl up. Receive your breath here. Notice what's happening. Wake up to that. And then as you push down through knees and hands, curl up to a cat tilt. Smooth out the breath, big toes together. Knees can stay wide, child's pose. Just walk your fingertips back by your knees. Lift your chest. All right, we'll have a seat on your blankets, wherever feels right. Shake off anything that the morning wake up practice, it could be afternoon. Shake it off and just see. For me, the practice has always been about tuning in and feeling, who am I today and how can I let the deeper call, the truth of who I am, lead the way. So as Adele said before practice, it's not so much about exercise, but it's using the tools to create better harmony and balance inside your being. So now feel how the breath is moving, how your body is responding. We awaken many, many energy pathways in this short little practice. So try to let the breath move through those channels and not get in the way, and let the energy move and expand from the inside out. Draw your hands to heart center. And then bow your mind to your heart and your heart to your body. Bring all those layers of being into one unified, yoked, aware, enlightened moment in time. Now the real yoga gets to start from here forward. How will you carry the energy you've attuned to and with and for and through forward? And we'll close with an Om so that this power of love and light goes with you everywhere. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Inhale again. Ooh. All right, namaste. And may the energy that moves through you continue to unfold, and have a beautiful rest of your day. Thank you.